Phil Knight's journey began in 1964 with modest sales of $8,000 and a $240 profit. Fast forward, and Nike has become a $30 billion enterprise.
Nike.
MJ.
Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger.
Phil Knight started his journey feeling lost and unfulfilled. He attended the University of Oregon, where he studied journalism and developed a love for running. There he met Bill Bowerman, a respected track coach. Phil and Bowerman became close friends, a relationship that would later be pivotal for Nike. After graduating in 1959, Phil faced uncertainty about his future. Although he had aspired to be an athlete, by age 24 he realized that dream was over. He joined the Army, hoping it would provide clarity, but it didn't. Phil then enrolled at Stanford University's Graduate School of Business, where he found a new direction. While working on a project, he questioned if Japanese sports shoes could rival the dominance of German brands like Adidas and Puma, drawing parallels to how Japanese cameras had outperformed German ones. Despite Japanese companies experimenting with new shoe designs and lower production costs, his classmates and friends were skeptical of his idea. After graduating in 1962, Phil moved back in with his parents feeling stagnant. He decided to create his own opportunity, embarking on a global trip with a friend. Phil's obsession with Japanese shoes led him to Japan, where he discovered a brand called Tiger by Onitsuka. He cold-called the company and, despite lacking experience, managed to secure a meeting by impressing them with his knowledge from university assignments. He fabricated a company name, Blue Ribbon Sports, on the spot and convinced Onitsuka to partner with him. After a delay, Phil received samples of the shoes and showed them to his former coach, Bill Bowerman, who was impressed and agreed to become a business partner. They co-founded Blue Ribbon Sports, investing $500 each to order 300 pairs of shoes from Japan. With no local retailers interested, Phil began selling from the trunk of his car at track meets and running clubs. His dedication led to selling out the first batch quickly. The initial success allowed them to hire sales reps and eventually move out of Phil's basement into a proper office. In 1966, they opened their own retail store designed as a haven for runners. Bowerman began improving the shoe designs and popularizing jogging, which boosted sales further. However, problems arose as Onitsuka favored their domestic market and was slow to implement design improvements. Despite these challenges, Blue Ribbon Sports thrived, eventually becoming Nike. Phil and his team's perseverance and innovation transformed a small idea into a global powerhouse. Phil Knight faced a pivotal moment when Onitsuka's representative, Kitami, seemed uninterested in renewing their distribution deal. Despite Blue Ribbon Sports' success with Onitsuka's Tiger brand, Kitami indicated that Blue Ribbon sales were disappointing and hinted at new partnerships with other distributors. Phil discovered that Onitsuka was planning to replace Blue Ribbon, which outraged him. Faced with the ultimatum to either buy 51% of Blue Ribbon or lose the partnership, Phil rejected the offer. Instead, he and Bill Bowerman saw this as an opportunity to start their own brand. They decided to create their own shoes and rebranded Blue Ribbon Sports as Nike, a name suggested by an employee. They designed a new logo, the iconic swoosh, and began developing their own products. Phil faced challenges with quality control and needed new manufacturers, but remained determined. In 1971, Nike officially launched and quickly grew, gaining significant exposure and revenue. However, despite success, Nike struggled with cash flow issues and faced a $25 million customs bill due to a lobbying effort by competitors. Phil fought this in court, eventually settling for $9 million, which Nike could manage. Nike went public in 1980, resolving its cash flow problems and expanding rapidly. By 1986, it had become the largest sports brand in America, largely due to successful endorsements, particularly with Michael Jordan.
MJ. Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger!
However, Nike's success was marred by allegations of poor working conditions and exploitation. Despite improvements and efforts to address these issues, Nike faced ongoing scrutiny. In 2018, Nike's controversial ad campaign with Colin Kaepernick, despite initial backlash, ultimately boosted the company's brand value and sales. Nike's marketing strategy often involved taking calculated risks, contributing significantly to its success. Phil Knight's journey from starting with a small investment to building the world's leading sports brand demonstrates the power of perseverance and innovation. The key takeaway is to seize opportunities and take bold steps, even when facing challenges. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing business stories and insights. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.